guys, welcome back to Freedom Homestead. I am Tangi, the Homestead Mama, and I am back with you today with another weekly grocery haul. So let me tell you guys how I am purposing my grocery budget. My husband and I are trying to tighten down on our finances, and we decided, we really need to stick to a $50 a week grocery budget. Sometimes we do more, sometimes we do less. But we want to be intentional. But I also want to start stockpiling and just having a good stockpile of food set aside for a rainy day. And I do have some things set aside thanks to one of my good friends, Susan. She sent some Christmas presents our way, which was money for groceries. So that's one of the things that last week I did not film any of my grocery hauls, but I had two friends send us money for groceries, and so I didn't film those, but I'll just show you really quick some of the things that we stockpiled. So we got several peanut butters, we got several bags of sugar, we got some cake mixes, we got several bags of chocolate chips, sugar, cake mix, peanut butter, chocolate chips. I also got eggs and let's see, I got eggs and cream cheese. Kroger was having a buy five, it was like buy five mix and match items, and they became 99 cents each. So I really stocked up. She sent $30 and I was really able to stock up. Then we had another friend send us an Aldi gift card last week for $25, and so I just went and got a few odds and ends. So thank you so much, Leanne. Thank you so much, Susan. You guys are just amazing. And then to top it all off, I got an early Christmas present from my parents. They sent us meat for our freezer. We also, of course, got the deer that Jackie got. We got some deer from a young lady at church. Her and her dad went hunting. They got 2 deer and gave it to us. Then my husband's cousin went hunting, got a deer and gave part of it to us. And so now we have, oh, and then my cousin that lives in Tennessee got a deer, had it processed, and stocked us up with ground deer. So our freezer is full of deer and ground beef, and so we are feeling so incredibly blessed and really want to take advantage of having that meat by using the extra money that we'll have in our grocery budget to start stocking up on some things. So first, let me tell you what my grocery plan is, and I'm hoping this is something that we'll be able to stick to. But we are budgeting $50 a week for groceries. And what I would like to do is 40 of that be the food that we'll eat on for the week, and then 10 of that being food that we will set aside in the lean times. So if you guys remember in the Bible, there was a point when King Nebuchadnezzar had a dream, and Joseph interpreted the dream that there would be 7 years of plenty and 7 years of famine. And the answer to that, the reason that God gave the king the dream, not only to be glorified, but also as a warning to the children of Israel. In the times of plenty, you need to set aside food and money and all of those things for the time of famine. So that's just good practical advice, right? So I'm going to turn you around, show you what I got, show you what is for our stockpile, our rainy day pantry, and then what we're going to be using during the week. Okay, really quick before we get into the grocery haul, I wanted to show you my thought process, and hopefully you can read through the scratch, because this is obviously my grocery list, but I'm hoping that this will give you an idea of how I planned. So on one side of the list, I have my $40 groceries, and then over here, my $10 stockpile. So what I did was I just wrote out the things that I knew that I needed, and I wrote out beside them how much, or about how much I was planning on spending. So as you can see, my total for this was $42.11, which gave me a leftover of about $8. So then over here, the things that I knew that were on sale, plus the mac and cheese, I knew that these things would be about $8. So then what I ended up doing, when I looked in the refrigerator, I saw that I already had a box of butter. Okay, so where are we at? I already had a box of butter that was unopened, and I had planned to buy 4 boxes of butter, 3 to put in the freezer and 1 to put in the fridge. But then when I saw that I had an unopened box of butter, I scratched it out, and that way that would give me a whole $10. So then I used that $10 to get the 3 boxes of butter, the 4 boxes of mac and cheese, and then the bag of pinto beans. And what I'm planning on doing with the pinto beans, right now I have 2 bags, ice maker. I have 2 bags, and I'm going, once I get enough, I'm going to can them. So that way I have beans that are already made, they just have to be heated up. So that is how that worked out. And then on some of these things, like I didn't know that the potatoes were on sale for $2.99, so I allotted the $4 because they'd been $3.99. And some other things were marked down, so I was able to get a good deal. And with the leftovers, see here, I budgeted $2 for the vanilla, and it ended up being more than that. But where some of these items were actually less than what I had allotted for, I had enough to cover the vanilla. So anyway, so that was my thought process. I hope that helps. So let me show you our grocery haul, and then I will tell you what we're going to be having for supper this week. So since we already have a loaf of bread, I just bought 1 instead of my usual 2, and this was 83 cents. Bananas were 44 cents a pound, and I got 2 pounds. I got a can of crescent rolls for 99 cents. Our Happy Farms singles American cheese, Happy Farms mozzarella. This was $1.79 for 8 ounces. I got this deli slice provolone cheese. It was also $1.79 for 12 slices. I got 2 rolls of paper towels. They were 49 cents each. I got a canister of oats. These were, let me think, these were $2.29, I believe. I think I had set aside $2.89 and was able to use that change for something else. So I believe that was $2.29 for a big canister of rolled oats. That is 2 pounds and 10 ounces. I needed some baking soda for baking, and that was 49 cents. I got a package of ranch dressing and 2 packages of brown gravy mix. Remember all of that beef and deer in the freezer. I got some vanilla, and this is the first time that I've had to buy vanilla in quite a while, and I was really surprised by how expensive it was. This little 2 fluid ounce vanilla, I think was like $3.79 or $3.49. I think it's time to start looking into making my own. This sour cream was on sale for 79 cents. This 1 pound package of Black Forest ham was $3.19. I bought 2 packages of active dry yeast. They were 89 cents each. A bag of pinto beans. That is part of my stockpile. Popcorn kernels for $1.49. Some brown sugar for 99 cents. 2 bags of sugar. These were $1.49 each. 4 boxes of macaroni and cheese. This is part of my stockpile. The all-purpose flour was $1.19. Ketchup was 89 cents. This honey was 99 cents. I'm sorry, this honey barbecue sauce was 99 cents. I got some pure canola oil. Can't remember how much that was off the top of my head. I think it was like $1 something. I had allotted $2 for it. I don't remember exactly how much that is. 3 boxes of butter. We have a box of butter right now in the refrigerator that hasn't been opened. So these were on sale for $2.29, and I bought 3, and these are going to go in my deep freeze to be forgotten about. Again, this is my stockpile. This is my rainy day butter. So I'm not going to pull from this when I run out from the refrigerator. I'm going to save it for when we can't get to the store, okay? This is a box of tea. It was $1.89. All-purpose flour was $1.19. Yellow onions were on sale for 99 cents a bag. You guys, this was my treat. Yeah, white chocolate raspberry creamer. Like, I want to make coffee now just to try it. I'm so excited. Of course, milk was 98 cents. this big bag of beautiful, huge russet potatoes. Look at the size of these things. This was $2.99. And then, you know how we normally get our 2 bags of tortilla chips? They didn't have any, so I just got 2 bags of regular potato chips, and hopefully my family can control themselves, but we shall see. Okay, so that is my entire grocery haul. So, my budget was $50. I ended up spending $50.73 the first time I went into the grocery store. I had the 2 gift cards that I'd received, I had a few cents left on it, so that got my total under $49.13. But then I had $2 in cash, so I went back into the store and I got the second pack of yeast and the gallon of milk. I didn't originally purchase it because we already have a gallon in the fridge that we haven't opened yet. So, so in total I spent $52.73, only 49 of that on our debit card. So that is the budget. That is what I got. And now for what we're gonna be having for this week. Okay, so with some of the ground deer this week, we are going to have ground deer casserole. I had to do a search on ground meat or ground beef and ground deer recipes because I've never had so much before. So I was like, okay, I need new ideas. So with the deer, I'm gonna do a ground deer casserole, which is actually going to be a variation of a ground beef casserole recipe that I found on Pinterest, which I will share that recipe in the link. I will share the link to that recipe in the description box below. It was on Pinterest, and it's very simple. It includes the crescent rolls, a pound of meat, your sauce can either be salsa or barbecue sauce, so I'm going to be using barbecue sauce. You top it with a little bit of cheese, so that is going to be tonight's dinner actually. And then tomorrow night, oh, I need to get the roast out and thaw it out. Tomorrow I'm going to throw a tri-tip beef roast in my slow cooker, and that's gonna have potatoes and carrots in it. No, it won't. Let's see. We're gonna have roast with mashed potatoes and carrots on the side. And then with the leftover roast, the next night, we are going to have roast beef sliders. And that is what, please stop that. And that's what the provolone cheese is for. So I'm going to saute up some onions, some green peppers that we have in the freezer from the garden, the roast beef, the provolone cheese, and I'm also gonna make some home fries to go with that. So the rolls I'm gonna make are the 30-minute rolls that I made for Thanksgiving. If you guys remember, I told y'all about that. I'm gonna share that link with you guys. Again, those are so good and truly start to finish, 30 minutes, I love it. Okay, so roast beef sliders, home fries, and then we'll also do fried steaks. What I did the last time I cooked one of our back straps is I sliced it about 1.5 inches thick. I pounded it out. I dipped it in all-purpose flour, then eggs, and then seasoned all-purpose flour, and then I fried them, and I made a gravy to go with them. They were so good. So we'll have that one night. Then of course we'll have meatloaf, which I love meatloaf. It's one of my absolute favorite things. So we'll have meatloaf one night. Hopefully some of this will have more than one night as far as like leftovers. And then of course we have Christmas Eve, which Christmas Eve we spend all day with my mother-in-law, and I'm making the 30-minute rolls again for her. And then Christmas Day we will spend with my husband's family, and she does all the cooking. So all right, so that is it. That is what we are, the menu for the week. I hope you guys could follow that because I know I was kind of all over the place. But I've got to get these groceries put up and start supper. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions or suggestions on how you would use up some of that ground meat, let me know. It's ground beef and ground deer. Let me know some of your favorite ground beef recipes in the comments section. And also, do you stockpile? Do you set aside part of your grocery budget to build up a rainy day pantry? Let me know. I'd love to hear it. So that's all I've got for you guys today. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already subscribed, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.